And welcome back to Capitol Square.
You know what? This will be a very big week ahead for former Ohio Attorney General Richard Cordray. The U.S. Senate scheduled to vote on his nomination to head the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau in Washington. But Democrats may have to use a very controversial process to make it all happen.
We asked Senator Sherrod Brown earlier about using the so-called nuclear option.
Voters expect the Senate to act, and when we can't even confirm up or down the head of an agency because Republicans in the Senate want to do the bidding of Wall Street, something's wrong. And that's why we want to go ahead, simply change the rules to say for a presidential appointment, not a judge, but a presidential appointment, that 51 votes, a majority is the American way, is the way it ought to be done.
And you can be assured we'll be following that throughout the week. Of course, our city is known for college football, Major League Hockey, and soccer. IO.
But another sport was front and center this week, one that has a very big economic impact on Central Ohio.
Inside the State House, Lieutenant Governor Mary Taylor declares NASCAR Day in Ohio. Outside, a race car attracts attention as NASCAR drivers point out the economic impact of the sport in Ohio.
Ohio is a significant player, with Nationwide being a major title sponsor of the Nationwide Series, the secondary series in our sport.
Besides Nationwide, other Central Ohio businesses have direct links to NASCAR. Jegs Auto Parts offers a contingency program which places their logo on each race car. And no one knows the importance of auto racing in Central Ohio more than Jeff Knuckles.
3 years ago, we began a relationship with NASCAR where they bring their K&N series, which is basically the AAA proving ground for NASCAR drivers.
Columbus Motor Speedway has seen racing action for more than 65 years, but there's more.
A $40 million investment is coming here to Cooper Park. Gone is baseball, replaced by an automotive research center. One of the key investors, NASCAR owner Michael Waltrip.
Michael is very involved. He sees great opportunity here.
Bill Schottenstein has overseen the transformation at Cooper Park. He says Waltrip's partnership will only increase NASCAR's influence in Central Ohio.
We have learned that it is far beyond racing what NASCAR does for this area, and the impact through the businesses and everything is absolutely phenomenal.
NASCAR driver Regan Smith knows the ups and downs of racing, but he says the economics are pretty simple.
Partners make the race cars go and get to the racetrack, and are a big part of what we do, and you know, hopefully we can positively influence areas when we come in and have races, and if that's what we're doing, then we're excited to do it.
You know what? I wanted to race that car that was there in front of the State House. It was like a show car.
Well, and I've seen you drive, so it's just as well.
Ouch. All right. Fans shouldn't get their hopes up that there will be a NASCAR Cup race in Columbus anytime soon. Putting aside the fact that there's no racetrack big enough for the race, the drivers told me earlier this week the schedule is probably too tight to add any more cities.
But it's one of those things that's exciting to think about.
It is.
Talk about.
And just the thought of legally being able to go really fast.
Not you, but NASCAR experts. Coming up, our strategists will weigh in on NASCAR and the other topics. Dale Butlin and Bob Clegg will be here for our Two Sides segment in just a moment. Not Jim.